Hello, this is Xe-A-Thoul, and welcome back to Boss Time on Let's Play Phantasy Star 4 against... I don't know how you pronounce these guys' names. But anyway, first things first, I made a buffing macro for this fight. Gotta get barrier up before these guys start wailing on you with their magic. If you can do that and survive the first round, you're pretty good the rest of the way. Now, I know what you're thinking. Xe-A-Thoul, there's 3 of these guys. Why don't you just use multi-targeting stuff against them? And, well, the reason is, I'm not entirely sure how it works, but it seems like these guys have a counterattack or something. They go into pissy boss mode if you use multi-targeting stuff on them, and they'll just wipe you out. It is actually possible to still do that and kill them, but you need quite a bit of luck on your side, and you'd probably want to be higher leveled than I am, so it is not recommended at all here. Now let's see, these guys are weak to Sue and FS. FS obviously we don't want to use because it's multi-targeting. Not to mention the only way we have to use that is with an item, which is really weak, so we wouldn't want to do that anyway, even if that were available. Okay, Wren is pretty much going to be using Recover almost every round because his magic defense is so horrible. I could use Gifoi with Chaz instead of Crosscut. They both deal about the same damage. You could go either way. I'm thinking if I want to use Sar... No, I think I really want to take one of these guys out as quickly as possible. Just get one of them out of the way, and that will make your survival immensely easier. Fortunately, since they are weak to Sue, they are also weak to the... what was that called? The Silver Tusk that we got there. So that'll really help out. Chaz's Rayblade could also be useful here. But I'm going to wait until we get down to like one of them before I use it. I don't know if they counter with just 2 of them. I would think not, but I don't want to chance it right now. Besides, we're doing pretty good as it is. Okay, let's see. We need to heal up Rika and... Kyra's... I'll be okay. I'll play it a little risky. Now that we're actually in good shape. But yeah, Medice... Yeah, that's... It's basically almost like a Narez spell. It is so ridiculously powerful. And you could even use it on Wren if you really wanted to. Well, it's not quite as powerful as Narez, but it might as well be at this point. Okay, Wren, yeah, don't chance it. Just get your move in there. Keep going there. Now, with Rune, the reason why I'm having him use Nawat is because it's pretty much the best thing he's got, and that's it. He doesn't have the ability to exploit an elemental weakness here, so, well, you just do what you can. Yeah, Rune is not really good in boss fights if there's not an elemental weakness for him to exploit. Fortunately, a lot of boss fights do have those still in the game, but not this one. Yeah, I've been a little lucky with these guys not spamming, like, Gazan over and over and over again. You know, why don't you go on the offense there? We're doing pretty good on HP. But yeah, sometimes I have to use Gasar so many times in this fight. But yeah, we're doing really, really well. I'm getting pretty lucky here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's just go with Flare. Don't even bother using a single targeting weapon on these guys. Flare is just better. Let's see. Yeah, as bad as Rune is on offense, Kyra is worse. So I usually like to let her do the healing. Not that Rune could do that anyway, but it's there. Do we get anything new? No. Okay. So where's the torch? Maybe it's back here. Ah, that's just a healing point. What gives? Where's the torch? Well, anyway, if you recall, there were those guys that were just there. Oh, no, I don't want to use that. I want to use things. But yeah, you recall you saw these guys, they were illusions blocking our path. Well, if you just go right back to the beginning, it's a straight shot up the middle to get to the end then. And you get a healing point there again if you run into random battles along the way. But anyway, we need to go to the middle big room. Or at least I think of it as the middle big room. But yeah, there were those 3 guys there. Boom, they're gone. So now let's check out the basement of Air Castle. And one thing I like about this area, the layout of the floors, they're identical to the way they were in the first game. So yeah, it's a nice touch. I mean, obviously we're not, in a first-person perspective here. But still, it's nice that they put that touch in there. Along with the music and everything they got going. Awesome. Okay, let's see. I think there's a treasure in the upper left. Is there? I can't quite see. I hope it's there. Some of these floors look identical to the others. Okay, good. But anyway, hey, why not? Not that I would use it. I still need a lot of money. Alright, and now I don't know if this guy is a new enemy or, I mean, he looks identical to me, like in my bestiary here. But yeah, I don't know. He was the guy that we fought in the shuttlecraft there. He has the same HP, if I recall correctly. But other than that, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, okay, let's see. We gotta get the Laconian rod going here. Let's see. I don't want to be, let's not do that. Let's go with Flaily there. Do whatever you want. And, Rika could use some help, so yeah, why don't you give her a little pick-me-up there. Please, don't kill me. Okay, we should be good now. Yeah, one thing that I do whenever I'm doing, like, my research on the games is that if I have access to a bestiary, like with all the stats and everything of the enemies, I make my own little database, like in Microsoft Access, so I can tell or look at everything at a glance. I can sort them by area or elemental weaknesses or whatever I want. By the way, for this part, absolutely conserve Rika's tech points if at all possible. Maybe I should have used Medich there. Whatever. But yeah, so a database helps me sort things out. It usually takes me a day or two to compile it and put it all together there. And I just listen to music. Usually Final Fantasy XII for some reason. I just find it relaxing for some reason whenever I'm just typing away. And this kind of reminds me of the Stavery Tower, too. With the way they have the 2 halves of the floors here. The way you got the right half of the floor that we're on now, and eventually on this part, we'll get to the left half of the floors then, and then we get to climb all the way back up again. Why couldn't we just land on the top of this thing? But this is the basement. And I suppose from, well, the party's point of view, we don't know where the Eclipse Torch is. It could be anywhere around here. Now I think we gotta find the man in charge of the place. Maybe get him a nice interior decorator for this place. Maybe put a bathroom in the place. Get a nice kitchen countertops, granite. That would be nice. But anyway, okay, let's see. No treasure on this part. In fact, I don't think there's any more treasure at all. By the way, all the enemies in the basement area here are identical to the way they were in the other parts of the air castle. That's why I'm not showing any more random battles. Oh, and something else a couple people wanted me to mention. But yeah, there was that Genocyde claw that I got in the previous episode. it actually does have a little effect attached to it. Sometimes when you hit an enemy with it, it'll inflict instant death. Specifically, I think it procs the DM skill form of instant death. Oh, and also with Chaz, the Swift Helm could be used to cast Snare, but you would never do that anyway, so don't worry about it. But anyway, I do want to change my equipment up just a little bit. I want to get some fire elemental weapons going there. Chaz, let's see, same thing, just go with flame sword instead. Rika doesn't need fire elemental because we got light elemental there. That's good enough for her. And everyone else is pretty much the same. I've also created a couple other macros in advance and have all this listed in the video description there. We are all at full. We're good to go. Oh. Well, that's easy. I was thinking there was going to be a boss fight because everything was getting symmetrical. It's a fake! Okay, we got to take this guy out. Well, that was anticlimactic. So that was the guy who was behind all this? That's easy! What the? Who's there? I've never seen you before. How do you even recognize him? I mean, it is him, but... I mean, he's like a zombie or something. I don't know. Well, he's been dead for 2,000 years. When you sleep for that long, that kind of happens. I'd like to see you age that well, Rune. Well, okay, he kind of did. Isn't Rune technically already like that? Just prettier? I mean, he's been around the block before, let's put it that way. But yeah, why are you so interested in Lux? Well, I was gonna say, he was just part of the group, but then again, now that I think about it, he kind of did all the damage during the boss fights, didn't he? Okay, I suppose that's a pretty good reason to want revenge. For boss time! We got kick-ass boss music once again. Okay, first things first, get your buffs going first. Okay, whew. Barrier is the real big one there. I don't know if Warla helps, because I don't know if he uses physical attacks, but I'm using it anyway just to be safe. And just like the first game, he's going to be spamming that Thunderbolt over and over and over again. So Wren is pretty much going to be using Recover every round. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go with... Oh yeah, by the way, Rayblade, that is light elemental. So that's why I used that just the once. That's a little more damaging. But now we got Crosscut, so we're going to go with that. Let's see, Rika. I'm hesitant to use Gesar. We haven't lost that much HP. Maybe I'll just go with the regular one, yeah. Now, by the way, Lashiec is weak to fire, so that's why I'm going to be using Nafoi there, and yeah, we might as well go with Gifoi. It's more powerful than Flaily there. Now, chances are he's going to use Thunderbolt again, and then I'll use Gesar, because we'll have taken way too much damage. Yeah, now we need Gesar. Just keep on recovering there. Wren's not going to be able to do a whole lot anyway. If by some godly luck I actually don't take or Wren doesn't take damage, then okay, I'll have him attack. He'd deal more damage than he otherwise would with Flare there because he actually has a weakness to exploit. But yeah, he's weak to fire, light, and FS, but that's not really anything we can do with that. Okay, well, I guess you do get a chance to attack now. Let's see, do you have the Arouse spell? No, I think that's Rune that has that. But anyway, well, okay, you don't have anything better to do, Rika, so Okay, let's see. I think it's arrows, arouse. Strange way of abbreviating it, but okay. That'll get rid of the, or that'll wake up Kyra there. If you get lucky, he'll do that single targeting attack over and over again. But me, I am not so lucky. Not in things that don't really matter in life, like video games. Oh well. Okay, No, let's not do that. Let's go with Garez on Chaz, and then I'll have Kyra use Medici on Rika there. Now, Kyra and Rune aren't going to take nearly as much damage because they have awesome magic defense. You could equip 2 reflect shields on Kyra instead if you wanted to, if you had no problem grinding the money for all that stuff. But me personally, I'd rather just go like this. She's not taking that much damage from it anyway. Okay, let's see. We need to heal up Rune and Kyra now. He still might be able to one-shot us if he gets a really lucky hit. But I don't want to just spam Gisar over and over and over again just to cover every possible scenario. Eventually, he will stop doing that. But today is not that day. But anyway, okay, now we need Gisar. So yeah, that's one of the things with getting through this fight in one piece is you just gotta know when is it worth it to burn the tech points on the mass healing, or when is it okay for you to take it easy with that. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Ow! Well, goodbye, Rika. And wow, I actually really needed Rika to be here now. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Okay, let's see. Let's go. No, I need the money from that. I don't know that I have a better option though. Yep, let's just No. Hold on. Okay, recover. Let's see. Rune? Okay, I'm gonna need to heal myself as much as I can. This was not part of the game plan, viewers. Okay. Okay, heal yourself the best you can, Chaz, I guess. Let's see. Revive Kyra. Or, no, revive Rika. And hope that Kyra doesn't die because I'm not healing her. She does have pretty good magic defense. Hopefully Rika won't die too. Okay, we're fine. We can't put him to sleep. Woo! Okay. Phew. Okay, well, let's just get back on track then. Let's see. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, Garez. Kyra there. Keep going with Nafoi. And Medici on Rika there. I was about to say, did I have Wren attack and instead of using Flare? It's like a habit for me to use Flare with Wren, because most of the time you want him to use Flare, but not here. Okay, now you saw how he did that. Well, whatever that was, it was a buff. So we need to get rid of that soon. But anyway, let's keep going with what we got here. And since Kyra has terrible offense in this fight, let's use our Psycho Wand, which can dispel that buff for us. Haha! Basically what the Psycho Wand does is that if an enemy had buffed their stats like that, it resets them to whatever their base values were. But fortunately, I was at max HP, and I was able to finish him off right after that anyway. Hooray! Ooh! Well, not that I'm going to use it, but it's there. Uh-oh! That doesn't look like much of a torch. Haha! Thanks for your cat-like reflexes there, Rika. I almost said Kyra, but I keep on getting their names mixed up. I thought that was just a video game special effect. I didn't think that was, like, you were literally dissolving. Who are you talking about? But we killed Dark Force. We killed him! Uh-oh. Nuts. You got that teleport magic candy? Reminds me of Super Metroid. More than once, actually. What shockwave? I would have to disagree with you on that one, Rune. He was pretty damn hard in the first game and this game. I'm sure it's not important. Now that we got the torch back, that'll solve all our problems, right? But we did quite clearly kill Dark Force. Right? Well, let's head up. I was gonna say head back home, but okay, we gotta go to Dzalis first. You know, we could have saved a whole lot of time by going straight to Garubert Tower. Instead of letting these guys know, hey, we succeeded. But we're gonna take it with us anyway. So, bye! See ya! Well, alright, let's hope this works. Can the Eclipse Torch burn down all those carnivorous trees by Garubert Tower? Find out next time on Let's Play Phantasy Star 4. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.